Hi everyone. Over 9 million wild boars have been causing chaos on farms across South Carolina, resulting in massive damage to agriculture. Losses are estimated at $12.6 million. So, what steps are farmers taking to protect their crops and livestock from these destructive animals? Drop a 1 in the comments if you're ready to see their solutions. On the afternoon of June 15, 2023, between 50 and 100 wild boars swarmed an unharvested wheat field in South Carolina, wreaking havoc across more than 100 hectares. Locals reported the boars gnawed and trampled the wheat, ruining the plants and making harvesting impossible. This attack caused major losses for farmers, showing just how serious the wild boar problem has become in the region. Hunters have to follow strict government rules to get a hunting license. They need to be in good physical shape, since navigating rough terrain can be tough. Their vision also has to meet certain standards, usually 20/20, to spot wild boars from up to 308 feet away, ensuring accuracy and safety. Following these rules not only keeps hunters safe, but also helps protect the environment and local wildlife. In South Carolina, wild boar hunting season kicks off on July 1st and runs through February 28th each year. In some designated areas, though, the season can be extended into March and April under special permits. In this area, hunting season can change from year to year, so hunters need to check the latest updates with the South Carolina Wildlife Management Agency. In fall and winter, wild boars become more active as they forage to prepare for the cold, which also happens to be their peak breeding season. For this reason, hunting regulations strictly ban wild boar hunting during this time, with serious penalties for anyone who breaks the rules. Hunting wild boars is naturally risky because of their aggressive behavior, which can cause serious injuries. Hunting in groups greatly improves safety, since team members can support each other and respond quickly in emergencies. If a wild boar attacks, having others nearby means fast intervention, whether giving first aid or helping control the situation until more help arrives. Hunting in groups also makes the hunt more efficient, letting hunters share the task of tracking wild boar hideouts. To stay safe and succeed, hunters need to come fully prepared with essential gear like firearms, ammo, first aid kits, GPS devices, and communication tools. It's also vital to check local regulations and carry the proper permits to stay legal during hunting season. Being well prepared reduces risks and boosts the chances of a successful hunt. In South Carolina, the climate is mostly mild, but the weather can shift quickly, especially in fall and winter, creating real challenges for hunters after wild boars. Hot conditions can cause dehydration, heat stroke, and affect a hunter's focus and health. That's why it's crucial for hunters to be ready for sudden changes, stay hydrated, and take precautions to stay safe and healthy during the hunt. To face these challenges, hunters need to come equipped with essentials like drinking water, energy-packed food, protective clothing, and medical supplies. One helpful innovation is using drones to monitor wild boar activity from above. Drones give a wide aerial view, making it easier to spot and track boars across rugged terrain. This tech improves both safety and efficiency, letting hunters plan their moves with precision. Drones also come with high-quality cameras that capture clear images and videos, even in low light or bad weather. This is key for pinpointing wild boar locations, helping hunters track them more effectively. On top of that, drones save time and effort by giving real-time data, cutting down the need for long ground searches. This boosts hunting efficiency while reducing the risk of accidents in dense forests and tough terrain. This was Sandra Jun's first wild boar hunt in South Carolina, and it showed her excitement and determination. The hunt took place in a dense forest, where Sandra stayed focused and motivated despite the challenges. Wild boars often moved out of range, making the hunt especially tough. Still, Sandra kept a positive attitude, and her humor lifted the whole team's spirits. She shared her commitment to improving her skills and having even more success in future hunts, inspiring everyone around her to stay motivated and keep pushing forward. Wild boar hunting in South Carolina has seen more women joining, showing a growing interest in outdoor activities among females. Some conservative communities, however, oppose this for traditional and cultural reasons. Critics argue hunting is a male-dominated activity that demands physical strength, which they think women may not match. They also worry that more female hunters could challenge traditional gender roles, since hunting has long been seen as masculine. Despite these objections, many women continue breaking barriers, helping to make the hunting community more diverse. Women's participation in hunting can truly enhance the experience and promote gender equality. As society's view of women in traditionally male-dominated activities like hunting shifts, their involvement encourages inclusivity, breaks stereotypes, and enriches the overall experience. Women bring new perspectives and skills, making the hunting community stronger and more dynamic. If you support women in hunting, drop a 1 in the comments. The hunt was a success, with the hunter, backed by the team, taking down 5 wild boars, each around 88 lbs. This achievement brought both excitement and satisfaction, fulfilling their craving for the thrill of the chase. Smooth coordination among team members was key, letting them work together effectively to reach their goal. The teamwork and unity played a major role in securing this positive outcome. When hunting wild boars in South Carolina, it's important to stick to areas allowed by your hunting license, which usually include national forests, conservation areas, and certain residential zones. These designated spots are set away from neighborhoods to reduce noise and disturbance to local communities. Some people oppose firearms in certain areas because the loud sounds can affect wildlife and the environment. By following the rules and hunting in approved zones, hunters help balance the needs of both humans and animals. So picking hunting areas away from residential zones and following all hunting rules helps balance hunters' needs with protecting the environment. If you support firearm hunting in South Carolina, hit the like button. And if you enjoy our videos, share them to show support for women in wild boar hunting. Thanks for watching the full video. Stay tuned for more exciting content. Hi everyone. Florida, in the eastern U.S., is dealing with a major threat to farms and local communities: invasive wild monkeys. So, what strategies have Florida farmers used to stop the damage caused by these monkeys? If you're ready to dive into this video, drop a 1 in the comments to show your excitement. These wild monkeys are wreaking havoc on Florida's farms, causing an estimated $75 million in losses each year. Beyond the damage to crops and property, their aggressive behavior also threatens human safety, making them an increasing concern for local communities. To tackle this problem, several measures have been put in place, with shooting wild monkeys being one of the most common methods used by licensed hunters in Florida. This involves using hunting gear to control the monkey population. It's essential, however, that hunters follow Florida's hunting regulations closely to stay safe and comply with the law.
Oh, shit.
Hunters often use fruit to lure wild monkeys, making them easier to locate. Shooting wild monkeys has become one of the most effective ways to control their population. According to the Florida Department of Natural Resources and Environment, about 10,000 wild monkeys are shot each year. However, this method is ethically controversial. While it's the most common approach in Florida, it raises serious concerns about the treatment of wildlife. Some argue that shooting wild monkeys is cruel and unnecessary, especially given their intelligence and tight social bonds. Supporters, however, say it's the most effective way to manage Florida's growing invasive monkey population. The challenge is finding a balance between population control and ethical treatment. Ongoing research into alternative methods, along with discussions on more humane solutions, could shape the future of wild monkey management in Florida. This situation shows how communities can look for natural solutions to tackle complex farming challenges while protecting the environment. By using methods that balance agriculture with ecological conservation, it's possible to create better conditions for farming, preserve plant diversity, and support wildlife, including wild monkeys, in their natural habitats. By combining farming innovation with respect for nature, humans and wildlife can coexist, building a sustainable future for both agriculture and the environment. Using cage traps is another organized and humane way to control the wild monkey population. Various traps, like net traps, box traps, and barrel traps, are used to safely capture monkeys that need management. These traps are designed to prevent harm, avoiding injury or stress to the animals. This humane method lets authorities control the population while maintaining ethical standards and ensuring the health and well-being of the captured monkeys. After wild monkeys are captured, giving them proper care is a key part of management. They need health checks and vaccinations to make sure they're free of disease before release. It's also important to provide food and a habitat that mimics their natural environment, helping them recover and adjust. The release site must meet their needs, like access to food, shelter, and space, to ensure a successful reintegration. This approach protects their natural habitat while supporting the long-term well-being of the monkeys. This approach helps protect wild monkeys' natural habitat while giving them a chance to live freely and reintegrate into the wild. By using cage traps and providing proper care, including health checks and suitable release sites, this method offers a humane and effective way to manage monkey populations. It balances controlling numbers with ethical treatment, supporting both the animals' well-being and the overall health of the ecosystem. However, successfully putting these methods into practice requires close coordination between authorities, farmers, and the community. Only by working together can we control the wild monkey population in a way that protects the environment and promotes safety and sustainable development for both humans and wildlife. Have you ever come across a wild monkey, and how did you deal with it? Share your experience in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more informative videos.